Hi, and welcome to Sea Talk. Today we are talking to Sharon Simcock from Esco convenience store in Radnor in Wales, mid Wales. So thank you for joining us today. I'm really excited to find out more about your store. Could you? I understand recently it's been closed, or it only opens until 1 o'clock. Could you just give us a little bit of background about yourself and your store, and just give us a bit more background? That would be fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a little village shop in New Radnor in mid Wales. It was started by my dad about 10 years ago in a little cabin in his yard because the village shop had closed. Unfortunately, he passed away, and then I carried it on initially just until things were sorted, and 10 years later, I'm still doing it. We're in a public building of the old town hall. I run it pretty much myself. And yeah, I close at 1 and open at 3 and do till 5:30. Yeah, it's a lovely little shop and a lovely little village that's supported well by all the locals. It's probably about 400 or more people in the valley that it provides for, and then there's not much passing trade, but a little bit of passing trade, yeah.
So I've been on your Facebook page, and I could see local cheeses and local meats.
Yeah.
Are these big sellers? And if they are there any other products that you stock from local suppliers?
I try and get a lot of local products. The bread is local. That's a local bakery at Clee Hill, Swifts, and then we have the local butcher in Landrin Dodd. All my suppliers, the veg and everybody are sort of local. The milk, yeah, we're right on the Herefordshire border, so I sort of have access to Herefordshire products and the Welsh products. But I try and get as much local and interesting products as we possibly can, really. Yeah.
So how have things been over the last few months for you?
Yeah, as for everybody, it's been pretty tough. The first lockdown, I think I do think that smaller shops really did sort of cotton on quite quickly at what was happening and what they had to do. I think we had quite a few challenges getting products, probably more so than the bigger supermarkets, possibly. It has been a challenge, but one I think every small shop has stepped up to, really, and tried to keep everybody safe. We've got advantages in that we know our customers, we know what kind of things they need, we know what we need to be looking out for. Home deliveries, in our area isn't a vast area. I mean, it's very rural, so you have to, quite a lot of country lanes and things, and it was long hours, but that was the first lockdown. I think this and of course, being in Wales, we've had sort of different sets of lockdowns as well as nationally. So that's been quite challenging to work out where we are and where just across the border is. Yeah, but I think we've done pretty well.
So you tried some home delivery during the first lockdown. Is that something that you're still doing?
No, I will if need be, and if people are self-isolating or for whatever reason, yeah. And there's always regular people that I deliver to anyway.
Okay.
But that's kind of part of the service. But I don't. I try because it's just me. It's quite hard to fit in deliveries and doing the shop and everything. And obviously, at the moment, I'm self-isolating, which has made that a real challenge. To my partner and my son have been running the shop for me, and that's why we're closed minimal hours at the moment, just till I get this self-isolation out of the way.
And so who do you buy through, and is there anybody who's been particularly supportive over this time?
Yeah, all the local suppliers have been really good. As I say, the bakery, Morgan's Veg, Williams Butchers, they've all been brilliant. And if I've had to cancel because of something like this example, then they'll just sort of drop the order. But mainly the only cash and carry around here is Booker, and yeah, they're pretty good. We had a couple of issues in the beginning, as I think a lot of cash and carries did, which is they weren't very quick off the mark, ensuring that things were kept for retailers. But once they started to do that, they've got a good system now.
Great. So it's great to meet you. I know you've recently written into one of the print publications to talk about independent retailers. I hope you've had a chance to have a look at the C Talk website and sign up, because yeah,
Yeah,
we print brand news regularly, and we've always got interviews with fantastic retailers like yourself,
yeah.
and just a great place to share best practice, really.
Yeah, no, it's really good to see. I never knew it existed, but it's really good to see so many independent retailers on there with, you know, similar issues, similar likes, similar sort of things they're doing. It's great because it's quite isolating in a little village, and you know, there's nothing else, no one else. So yeah.
Great. Well, make sure you sign up and create a profile, and don't forget to add a picture with your face on. It just makes it easier for other people to find you. And
Okay.
yeah, just get connecting when we're uploading stories with new retailers. Just reach out to them, and it's basically
Okay.
it's like baby LinkedIn for the convenience trade. So, and you might meet some suppliers there as well,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
brands.
yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. Is there a shout out you'd like to give to anybody before we go?
Just all the customers really that are loyal, have stayed loyal, and some that have started using Esco's and remained loyal after the lockdown. I had a brilliant message from Michael Sheen during lockdown that a customer had requested. So that was really great. A personal message from Michael Sheen on Twitter to me. So yeah, big shout out to him too. And of course, my partner and Luca,
Yeah, who are running the shop as we
who were
speak.
running the shop, yeah, and are now going to be so cross because I put them behind Michael Sheen.
So, lovely to meet you, and I look forward
And
to catching up with you again when you. And I hope you get well soon, and you can.
yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just self-isolating, so I'm fine. But it's just to protect everybody else. Yeah,
Fantastic. Thank you. Have a
yeah.
great day.
And
Bye.
you take care. Bye.